welcome. Thank you for joining the broadcast. Thank you for connecting wherever you are connecting us from. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining wherever you are joining us from. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us. Like and share on your platform. Like and share to family and friends. Like and share to anyone that is close to you. Let's take the message across to those who need to hear us. Let us send the message. Share the broadcast, like and share. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you for joining wherever you are connecting from. Thank you for joining, thank you for joining. As you join the broadcast, you like and share on your platform. Like and share to your family and friends. Share to those who are around you. Keep sharing so that we can get to as many people as possible. You're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you for connecting to the program. We appreciate your presence. And we will continue to send the message across so that they will hear us. Any place you are joining us from, I thank you, I welcome you. Today we have to talk about the sit at home. As you all know, today is sit at home. So many of us are sitting at home. Even if you are living abroad or any place you are, you have to join the sit at home. This is something that every one of us wants to be involved in. Sit at home is not only for people who are in Nigeria, it is also for those of us who are living abroad. We are participating in full. We are participating in the sit at home. Don't think we just leave it for people who are living abroad, who are living in Nigeria. Those of us who are living outside Nigeria, we are also involved in the sit at home. Fully involved. And we will continue to participate until Biafra is free completely. We continue to play our own role, play our part. So please, as you join the platform, kindly like and share the program so that other people will know where we are and they will join us. The sit at home is an agreement that every one of us have reached. I'm trying to share also here, so please kindly share on your own platform you have not shared. If there's any place you can share us out that you have not shared, kindly share so that we get to everyone. It is a responsibility that we have to send this message across, and we'll continue to do that no matter the hindrances and obstacles that we face on a daily basis. We will not stop preaching the gospel. We will not stop speaking. We will not stop broadcasting. We will continue to broadcast. Whether they like it or not, they must hear us. They must hear us. Whether they like it or not, they must hear us. So, as you all know, today is a day we agreed to sit at home, Mazin Nandekano's Day. And we are all observing it. Any place you are, you have to join and observe the Mazin Nandekano Day. It is a day that we set aside for our school, Mazin Nandekano, to demand for his unconditional release. And also demand the release of every Biafra that is in captivity. We will not keep silent and watch the enemies push us down. We cannot. We cannot allow the enemies to drag us down. We cannot allow the enemies to direct us or teach us what to do. We must continue to face the reality, we must continue to face the fact, we must continue to pursue the truth and nothing but the truth. No matter how they try to hinder us from speaking the truth, we will not stop. The only thing you can do on your own side, if you know what you will do to make sure that your voice is being heard, do it. I'm playing my own role, and you have to play your own role. As we have agreed that our voice must be heard across the world, we must continue to make our voice being heard. So today, Biafrans, as we have all agreed to sit at home, people are sitting, and yesterday our Prime Minister Simon made a broadcast, and I would like to play that broadcast so that we can be able to follow up for some of us who are not following up the broadcast. I would like to play that broadcast of our Prime Minister yesterday. So many of us missed that broadcast, so I would like to get to the broadcast. Let me see, get to the broadcast and play it so that some people who missed it yesterday can get it. Our Prime Minister made so many points. There are so many things that we are missing, and we have to make sure we put those messages across so that everybody will be carried along. It was an emergency one, so many people missed it, so I would like to play it so that we can be able to key into that very broadcast.
Emergency press briefing by the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in SI, Master Simon Eva, on 27th day of August 2023, streaming live on Enter Biafra Channel 2. You can also listen from the voice of Biafra 97.5 FM in Biafra land. Master Simon Eva is a disciple of Master Nandekano on Biafra Restoration. Biafra Media Warriors called him the Sword of Biafra. Last bus stop for carrier agitators. Opening the summer one of Biafra land. In his hand we found the mantle of Biafra and what he says goes. The audio coming to you by admin Biafra Media Warriors WhatsApp group. Edmond Somoto. Remember, tomorrow is Monday's.
Share the broadcast, share so that people who did not follow up the live broadcast of our Prime Minister can hear it from here.
Is released from DSS Donjon. I'm going to be putting the link. I'm going to be putting the link up here now. So some of you that have been following what I've been discussing earlier on, you might want to come in. So I wanted this to be a different program, but looks like our Prime Minister is delaying a little bit. So we are going to join together to wait for him. We're going to join together to wait for him while he is preparing to come. So while the PM is preparing to come, so you can join me. I have put up the link already. You can come in and join me. Let's be having a discussion. What you think we should do to the atmosphere, this your fear, hopeless who's a danger, you know, let him watch a so I put the link, I'm trying to pin it now. I put the link, I'm trying to pin it right now. Okay. So you followed me from the other program and you wanted to come in. Somebody keep writing, you want autopilot in Liberia. Well, I will look for, I will search for the contacts I have if Liberia is there. If Liberia is there, I will call it for you online. Just hold on. I'll search for it, okay? We're going to update you with all the contacts of autopilots everywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world, we're going to be giving you all the contacts. Because everything is taking shape now. We are in the government, so wherever you are, you need to be covered before the announcement of the Republic of Biafra.
It's a live program yesterday of Master Simon Ekpa. So soon of course missed that program. That's why I have to bring it and play it out so that in case you have missed it, you can go get it.
And we have been complaining, shouting, complaining. This time around, it is time we are going to make resources available. He can't escape us in Abuja. I want you to cut this audio and send to him. This evening, I am making it official. He can never escape us in Abuja. He can't escape on the air, and he can't escape on the land. We are going to stop them from the top. And Abuja is our destination. You can't wage war in Biafra land and run away to Abuja. And you stay in Abuja remotely ordering the killings, burning of villages in Biafra land, and you enjoy yourself in Abuja. It is not going to happen again. We are there for you. We are already in Abuja. And I hope he's aware of that. Our aim is to capture him, to stop the killing in Biafra land. Our target and the only objective of going to Abuja is to capture him, to stop the killing.
We'll capture him definitely.
And we are not hiding.
We'll catch him.
He can have a 20-hour tank in Abuja. He can have a 100-hour tank in Abuja.
We'll catch him.
What we are for tonight is that the killing in Imo State and beyond, other by the whole Pusodema and the criminal gangs, politicians will end. We are coming to Abuja to end it. So we are not being restricted by territory. We are coming to Abuja.
Life.
End it. Thank you, Helen Peters. Thank you. Thank you, my beloved sister.
Abuja will no longer be a safe haven for them. They've been using Abuja as a safe haven for a long time.
Is that a lady I'm seeing like that? No, it's a man. Okay, and the way the lady. You know, sometimes we used to have names change. Anyway. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are doing a very good job, and we really appreciate you people. And the truth be told, I'm equally from Imo State, from Nkwara precisely. Okay. You understand? So, actually, what the governor is doing with respect to this calamity is unbearable. Though it's not really affecting my side, but everybody knows about it. It's really terrifying, and he acts like there's no consequences to any actions that one does, which is very terrible. Okay. Understand? It's kind of somebody that I was born and brought up in the north, and I see how these people protect themselves. You understand? Yeah, I'm telling you that we are going to see, for instance, in the time that why my parents lost a lot of things because of all this unnecessary war that broke out because between Christian and Muslim. In the time in my presence like that, and a young man, because of argument of Arsenal Man U, the northerner took out a knife and stabbed the Christian Jukum young man. Do you know that? Just because of the Russian defended him, they started the war. Even the king who is a Christian, ordered for the guy's arrest, and they could not touch him. He said that nobody will touch him. That why will a Christian be arguing with him about just him because he's a Muslim, and the thing broke out war seriously. And the major part of it is that when all this thing broke out between the actual indigenous of that land in Taraba State precisely and the Muslims, it's only Igbo property that always get affected. You understand?
Of course, that's right.
It's only, and those days I've not even known anything about Biafra or whatever. Like, even when I was told when I was in school, I hated it for much. But when I realized I came around with my experience in the north, I noticed that seriously we really need our own country. If you venture, because every small chaos, any small misunderstanding in the north is always the property that is the end point. Like we lost everything. My parents lost every property. My mom, I couldn't. My mom, she raised goats. More than 50-something goats was looted. All her treasures was burned to ashes. Tell me, how does that war of a Muslim family, Christian,
I don't know.
affected Igbo shops and property of Igbo shops. Not once, not two. That's what from the north we located back to the east, empty, and the people that are very comfortable. Located, and not once, not two. Every time there's any outbreak of their misunderstanding between the Jukum and the Muslim north there, it always Igbo property that gets burned. So we want to say only Igbo property is the end target. So what's Igbo, you're just using it now to compare, just the modern case, they defended their message. But now a so-called governor is killing his own people with a mentality of nothing will happen. It's very, very terrifying and annoying. It's not good at all. And I don't even know. Well, our PM is trying seriously. He's a man of his word and he's trying. But I would love, let's use some of these people. Even during those days that Dave Woman was doing his own. Now he has left the place and maybe somebody else is there. And maybe the present governor of Ebonyi, that one is quiet. I would love to see the way where I will use somebody as an example so that most of these people doesn't kill their own again, so that let them learn a lesson of, like the Northerners, they protect their own. I've seen so many times that many people are caught doing some terrible things, but those Muslims and those Muslim emirs, we say no, as long as the Muslim not touch him, that they're going to caution him. You can see a Muslim guy stabbing a Christian to death, not once, not twice. It's like offering a lot there. Sometimes it's not even reported in media, which I know.
Yeah.
It's not even reported in the media. It's very, very, but they will never even hurt that the Muslim guy. They will just say, okay, they will caution him. Tomorrow you see him bragging that he cannot do me anything. Not one, not two. I've seen a lot of people down the streets, just a minor argument. To the extent that they will even tell us in church, don't argue with any Muslim. You are in the same country with some people you call your own and you are living in fear. So what makes you want? Not to argue with Muslim. Not like you a Muslim that it's just you should be always that diplomatic sense of holiness, but the holiness sense is just fear. There's nothing about holiness attached. Just a diplomatic means of so that giving you another orientation that you have a low life, they have a higher life, which is not fair.
They are first class.
Which is not very fair.
They are first class. You are top class.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. I appreciate it. Let's try to do something so that most of these actual leaders will not be using other people's innocent people as a testing machine to kill. Let us equally try to also use one of them as an example. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, it's good to have you. You can come back after the Prime Minister, but the Prime Minister is coming live right now, and we're going to hook up with him. Thank you very much. Chikozi, I can see that you're there. But it will be better. Let us see if we can listen and see if the Prime Minister is going to be talking now. But before he does, you can say something because the Prime Minister is doing. Go ahead and say something. Yeah, good evening, my brother. Good evening. Yeah, I want to thank you for your consistency in this liberation of Biafra. Very important. And my brother one is also doing the same job that you're doing. Yes, here in Biafra land, yes, Imo State precisely. Yes, we know about that particular fellow call himself governor of the state. And then he has been causing a lot of problem. I think from his mouth, he opened up his mouth and was talking about, I told this parent to leave that place, I'm going to burn there. I'm going to burn this place, I'm going to burn the other place. You can imagine when a governor is making such kind of comments. And media was carrying that and nobody's even talking anything about it. How would governor be talking something like that? How governor will not just is talking, he is also doing it. And people are dying on a daily basis. And it doesn't even bother for him. In fact, I don't see people as just the people that these so-called Fulanese, he recruited them to come and kill our people. You understand? They were recruited to come and then kill our people. That's exactly what I'm seeing. That's exactly what I'm seeing there. Nothing else. Because you can't tell me that such individual call himself a governor. The governor who was supposed to be a servant. And here he is now becoming a Hitler. I've seen a lot of problem everywhere. We are ready for him now. People are following him. We are ready for him now. We are ready for him now. I think it is high time that every one of them yes.
For sure, let them down.
Yes. message. Let me put volume to it. I don't know what is happening here. I think even the PM is having a challenge with the network also. But you know, I have to say that my motivation simply comes from the fact that the world doesn't talk about it, but almost every day, people are murdered in Biafra. You know, whether in the hands of Boko Haram or radical Fulanis and more. How can I be silent? Tell me, how can I be silent when I know that every day human beings are being murdered in Biafra? This is unthinkable. You know, and I see that no one is doing that. I see that, you know, when lives are lost in Africa, no one is talking about it. How come? This is shameful. Assalamu alaikum. What is Nnamdi Kanu still doing in the DSS custody? An order has been given from the courts to the government that Nnamdi Kanu should be returned back to Kenya and he should be compensated with a sum of 500 million naira, but he is still in their custody. Why?
Biafra Prime Minister is about to make a speech. Have patience.
Has Nigeria gotten to a level that
After the intro, he's going to speak.
We don't abide by the rules and regulations given to us. If we are to break these rules, oh, what a pity to us. But now, it's for the government to do what is right, but they are not. Instead, discrimination, tribalism, ethnicity has become the order of the day for them. And I don't know what they are putting in the minds of the Southeast and the Northerners. Because we, the Northerners, are the ones being affected. Why? Because the people ruling us are from the North. Blame them. See, there is no way I will blame the Southeast if they think of with the way things are going, with the way our governments are taking things in on serious. Let me say it that way. If you're making us look, I never for once loved Southeast. The only thing I had for them then was respect, but I came to realize that this is not how it's supposed to be. Then let the government do what is right. If an order has been given, the order is an order. Let's abide, let's go by that order. Not bringing in discrimination, bringing our tribalism into our mind. Oh, come on. That is not what we are out for. And that is why we will keep fighting. See, what we are looking for is achieved. Please, this man should be returned back to Kenya because he was kidnapped to this place. If I was being kidnapped, I would not be happy about it too.
Why would you be
Let
happy?
me be realistic and let me be sincere about it.
Of course.
Please, my viewers, share this video. Let it go viral so that all citizens, all masses of this country will see it, because Nigeria is no longer a lawful state or a lawful country any longer.
Very unlawful.
We have rules and regulations. Let's go by that. Let's abide by it.
Nobody's abiding by the rules.
An order is an order, like I said. And we, the Northerners, we want to be our brother's keeper. We don't want the Southeast to see us as if we are the enemies. We don't want to be their enemy, and we don't want them to be our enemy also. So let the government do what is appropriate. Please and please share this video so it's go viral. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He's doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. It is bringing the new Second is the impunity, which is a so-called Fulani herdsmen extremists who share an ethnic and religious identity with President Buhari and the Fulani elite, which now dominates all key institutions in Nigeria. An investigation specifically in the state. You will be legitimization of the Nigerian government within Biafra territory. It has started from tonight. What I'm going to do this evening is to give this particular special press briefing, an announcement to the Biafra as to where we are going, what we are going to do, and how we are going to do it. From tonight, we give every commissioner in each state of Biafra land 5 days grace to resign. Only commissioner from the state government down to the lowest. And we are starting from the state commissioners, appointees, those appointed commissioners in each state. If you know that your state falls under Biafra, from tonight you have 5 days grace to distance yourself from anything Nigeria. You can either resign or distance yourself from the particular illegitimate government in Biafra land, which we are delegitimization have started today. So every commissioner that has been appointed by the illegitimate government in Biafra land, your 5-day grace starts from tonight. This 5 days grace will expire on the 1st of September. On the 1st. But whatsoever, and you are representing Nigeria, and you are a commissioner of anything in any state, you will be treated as an enemy of Biafra. I want everyone to understand that what we are doing now is for the good of everyone, including for the good of yourself and for the good of your children. The gradual transition from what you have now, as you call the government, to the de facto government of Biafra has begun. And those who have made themselves a willing tool by the caliphate, you will be treated just like the enemy of Biafra that you are. The ban on checkpoints in entire Biafra will be enforced starting any moment from now. And that is the reason every family, those who engage in hawking, especially those, our children who engage in hawking, you are hereby banned and prohibited from hawking around any checkpoint in entire Biafra land for your own safety. Also, those in Biafra land who always go to morning mass or morning prayer, early morning prayer, the days ahead are evil. We are calling that for the time being, you may reconsider, especially all the churches, you may reconsider organizing early morning prayer for anybody in Biafra land. For the time being, do not take this particular announcement for granted. The liberation of Biafra is taking a very different dimension that nobody has ever witnessed for the past 50 years. And it is the responsibility of the Biafra government to put every measure necessary to safeguard and protect Biafra people, both men, women, and children. And these are the measures that we are putting in place to make sure that our children and our citizens are safeguarded and protected. Those who will violate this particular measure, do not blame anyone for whatever Nigerian government enforcement will start immediately. We are also aware that the chaotic and the terrorist Nigerian army and their collaborators have been defeated. But you know, you cannot say you've defeated them when you continue to see checkpoints, roadblocks, molesting our people, extorting money from them every day. That is not to say you have defeated them, but they know that the Biafra Liberation Army have defeated them. And gradually, we will continue to implement and have a transition of government. I also want to make it very clear this evening for the Biafra people residing along or around Iche and Ngobala. Those areas has become very, very volatile area. And if you live around those areas in Che and Ngobala, you have to always follow our security alarm as we are sealing those areas, making sure that the day the terrorists will move using that route, they will meet their end. The Biafra Liberation Army will be conducting a very powerful operation in those areas any moment from now, and we may not announce it next time. We have been able to give this information to the public, and because of the information we give to the public, the terrorist army refused to come. They continue to plan how to invade and burn our communities in Imo State, and because we are trying to inform the civilians in those areas, and for that reason, for the 2 times they plan to come and invade our land, they have refused to come. So next time, we may not be able to announce it, so that they will come and will meet their end on the road. So if you are in that area of Ngopala and Iche, be very, very security conscious, as we may not be able to announce it next time, because for the second time, they refuse to come. We may also consider not announcing when the military bombardment will come or when they will start. For example, today, the Nigerian terrorist army and Islamic Caliphate planned to bombard Imo State, and because we'll call the alert, alerting our people to stay safe and be security conscious, they refuse to come. While the Biafra Liberation Army has prepared and was ready to combat them, we waited for nothing and they didn't come. So, and what we are noticing now is that each time we make this announcement, we are making it just so that no Biafran citizen will be hurt. And so every civilian must take cover and will be well prepared and take precaution. And because whenever this is announced, this terrorist army will not show up.
Share the program, share the program as you join, share.
And that's why it's very important. If you are living in those areas, please be very, very security conscious. Biafra Liberation Army will be sailing those areas any moment from now unannounced. Anytime the intelligence comes to us, we may handle it internally and deal with these criminals and terrorists once and for all. In the coming days, we are going to be announcing the next of our civil disobedience. I want every one of you to understand that the civil disobedience is yielding result. Exactly what we wanted to do is what it's doing. That result that the civil disobedience, the 2 weeks sit at home and every Monday sit at home, is yielding tremendous result. Nnamdi Kanu. If after 5 days Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released, we are going to come to make our next pronouncement on the next civil disobedience, which will be targeted in addition to the economy, be targeted at government, making sure that the delegitimization of the government take place and start in full force with the next civil disobedience that is coming on board. The next line of action will be announced on the 1st of September 2023. On the 1st of September, there will be State of the Nation address, where we are going to address Biafrans and make public the next line of action and the next civil disobedience, make sure that the Nigerian economy is crushed to ground zero. And so if you are serving Nigeria as a civil servant within Biafra territory, it is very important you tune to that particular State of the Nation address on September 1st. Those who are planning to send people to Finland during the Biafra referendum, self-referendum convention in Finland or summit in Finland, we are eagerly waiting for you to come. But remember, you may not go back. What we are trying to do is to create the highest awareness for Biafra liberation. The Biafra Republic government in exile have recorded the highest success ever recorded in Biafra since the war of 1967 to 1970. Today, because of the diplomatic hassle that has been going on secretly and openly, every country that has civilized has deserted Nigeria. Nigeria is evil. They have been able to know that Biafra people are fighting a just cause.
Yeah.
For their right and for the rights to live. And that is what the Biafra Republic government in exile, the media, and every one of you who have been part of this movement for the past 1.5 years, you have been able to achieve this feat. And we give glory to God first, and then we praise all of you who have been part of this particular success, financially, physically, and otherwise. And of course, our gratitude, our thanks goes to the Biafra Liberation Army and the Eastern Security Network. Volunteers, the civil engineering angels, the Black Marines, those who have volunteered to do everything humanly and inhumanly possible to see Biafra come. This particular gratitude goes to you. It is because of you that we are recording this success. But remember that we are not going to slack back an inch. This is a fight to finish.
Absolutely.
Those enemies who organize and send troops to kill Biafra people, we will not let them sleep.
Never. We will not.
We want to inform them this evening that those people that claim they make Abuja a safe haven where they will stay and be committing crime against humanity in Biafra land, that we are in Abuja.
Sure.
Abuja remains part of Nigeria, and we are fighting to exit Nigeria. The fight is now taken to Abuja, and not only Abuja. If you run to Lagos, Biafrans will come there for you.
Absolutely.
And this is something that has struggle to continue to fight and blackmail Biafra, fellow Biafrans, and kill fellow Biafrans. We have a message for you. Continue and just start running. Just start running. You have done enough. The internal China Samur, those who slaughtered our people in Aba, start running. But one thing I want to show you this evening is that there will be no hiding place.
No hiding place
Those
at
who
all.
kill Biafrans,
Like and share the program.
Biafrans
Like
are
and share
coming.
the program.
I do not know why somebody who claimed to be fighting for freedom turn around and kill a fellow freedom fighter who have done nothing. That is pure wickedness.
Absolutely.
Hello, Ejimako. I am calling you today. You know the impunity that some people you are working with has committed. You know the atrocities Emmanuel Kano and Adanne Koginadane Karabea, whatever she's called, the sister to Mazen and the Kano. You know the atrocity they have committed. These atrocities was reported to you because you are close to them. I'm making it very open today to Biafra people. And a lot of atrocities have been committed by Emmanuel Kano and his sister, directly and indirectly. And these particular activities and atrocities, Aloy Ejimako was well briefed. But today, I want to make it very public to Biafra people so that they know that those who kill Biafrans will pay for it. The people you kill their colleagues, they are aware that you participated and your hands have been soiled in blood. Those you captured and kidnapped for mounting Biafra flag in Aba, the time has come for you to answer questions to the Biafra people. And there will be no hiding place. We're not going to look face.
At all.
So those of you who have become the killers of your people, Biafra people will be asking you questions in due time. But I want to make it very clear today. We have a new slogan. The slogan goes like this. This slogan is to be adopted by every Biafran everywhere in the world. Biafra Republic. The Biafra government. And you are going to respond. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. That is going to be our slogan and our greeting from tonight. Biafra Republic. Peace,
progress, unity,
progress,
and
and
equity.
equity. What we do is spiritual.
Peace, unity, progress, and equity.
We have not just crossed the Rubicon, but we are already plugging the Rubicon.
Peace, progress, unity, and equity.
You know there is a fruit called Rubicon, right? I don't know whether people, some of you, do you know a fruit called Rubicon? Rubicon is a passion fruit. We're not crossing Rubicon. We are plugging the Rubicon and we're going to be drinking it. And I want to make it very clear today that sit at home every Monday continues. The reason why the sit at home will continue is one, to continue to demand the release of Mazen and Kano, to continue to demand Biafra referendum, to continue to demand the release of every prisoner of conscience, every Biafra prisoner in Nigeria, to continue to delegitimize the Nigerian government within Biafra land. For those of you who do not understand why sit at home is very important, is because you need to
Absolutely. Iwu Biafra, you're welcome.
And today, the delegitimization of Nigeria has begun. Let every hawker in Biafra land stay away from military checkpoint, police checkpoint, any checkpoint or any roadblock.
Take notes. Share the broadcast. Share.
If they invite you to go and sell granite, don't go. Because that hour might be the last hour.
Stay away from checkpoints.
And we don't want to lose anybody in Biafra land. If you are selling pure water and they invite you to come to checkpoint to sell pure water, do not go. Stray bullet doesn't know anybody. If they want to buy pure water, let them go to the shop and buy pure water. Do not hog pure water at any checkpoint in Biafra land. These are terrorists, and terrorists will be dealt with. We have said it. We don't want to see any roads block, any checkpoint in Biafra land. We don't want to see them. And that particular order is final. We see that the governor of Enugu State, according to them, has pulled the military out of the Enugu metropolitan city, Enugu street and all that. The military have been pulled out of the street. It is not enough. We don't want to see checkpoint, any checkpoint in Biafra land. And any state that will allow checkpoint to continue. Like I said, commissioners, every commissioner in every state, you have 5 days between now and the 1st of September to vacate your office. If you do not vacate, mark yourself as enemy. Go and bring all the military in the barrack in the state to guide yourself. Because all of you are the ones bringing the people to kill Biafrans. And we cannot allow you to do it anymore. Every governor in Biafra land, we are mandating you from tonight, pull out every military checkpoint. Otherwise, Biafra people are going to wage war against all of you. The war of Edwakanono, it is internal. The one in Imo State is unforgivable. 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 I want to send a message from the Biafra Republic of Chinesa this evening to the Ohanese Ndoshi, the criminals who are bragging and calling that they want to shorty the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not read the shorty. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not going to be released on bail. The court of Nigeria Islamic State have discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So why are you talking about shorty?
Exactly.
The release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must not come with any condition.
Criminals.
Ohanese, we are not warning you because the time for warning is over. What you should be talking about is the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You do not go and say you want to start a shorty. Shorty as what?
Ask them all.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not need a shorty. Court have discharged him, and there is no any charge against him as such today. So why are you talking about shorty? So that you are going to use that to tie him down. Anyway, the message this evening is not to beg anybody, but just to put everyone on notice that the game have changed. The liberation of Biafra that is widely talked about for many months has begun.
Sure.
And Edwakanono is internal. We have come to understand that the enemy within is more brutal than the enemy outside. Ohanese is one of them. Every command in Biafra land must list all the politicians from the State House of Assembly to Commissioner to local government chairman. Every command. The Biafra Liberation Army, the Eastern Security Network, every command in Biafra land, we are demanding a list of all the politicians, especially those sending the killers to our people. We need the list, complete list, from A to Z. watching our program. We need addresses, postal address, so we can send letter. We want to write them officially. Officially to Akanonu have started. You know, those people have committed a lot of atrocities against our people. You need to see how people were massacred and killed in Biafra land. And of course, they are covering it on media. Of course, everybody knows that. So we need every list. We need every names. We need their places where they live, everything. We are going to write letter to them. So that they will not say they did not watch our program, so they don't know what is going on. We're going to write private letters. They do a letter. By the time we write 1 or 2 letters, others will learn. Thank you very much for complying with that particular order. Like I said, I have only 45 minutes for this briefing today, and my time is up. On the 1st of September, there is going to be State of the Nation address, which we are asking every Biafran, every person in Biafra land to tune into, as it's going to be very important State of the Nation address. Those who are yet to register for the Finland Convention, better do it because we have limited slot. We have limited slot, and we want everyone who wants to register to do that.
I hope you got the information from the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister just told us.
You do everything, including getting your ticket. And some of you knows that the premises and the center that is being used for this convention is world class. World class. It's one of the best in Finland. One of the best in Europe, let's say. So in case you don't know that, one of the best places in Europe for event. So it is going to be a very historic one, and we really urge everyone to join. I want to specifically thank the Biafra IPOB family in the United Kingdom, the Autopilot IPOB family, the Biafra government in exile family in the United Kingdom. They are doing quite well. We have seen that a lot of Biafrans in the United Kingdom are now supporting financially, followed by Germany. And this is very encouraging. So I want to encourage those in the United Kingdom. They are also leading in the registration for the convention in Finland. Biafrans in the United Kingdom, I want to thank you especially this evening, because you are taking the lead. Both this month, fundraising, the highest number came from the United Kingdom, followed by Germany. America is lagging behind, and we need to ask them what is going on there. So we want to thank them. Maybe the next State of the Nation address, we are going to see improvement from the United States. The implementation of the Biafra WhatsApp admin in all countries of the world is ongoing. And I have mandated the European rep to make sure that every country in the world have WhatsApp group for Biafra government. So if Mazi Uche will be contact you about your country, respond to him. Attend to him. Very important. The official launching of the Biafra identity card will take place as well. Everything will happen in Finland in October. Inauguration of the Biafra government, unveiling of the ID card will take place in October. The Biafra database system is ready, almost ready, will be also unveiled at the same event. It is an event that you don't want to miss. I thank you all for listening to this press briefing today and look forward to have a chat with you on X Space. From tomorrow, we'll be on Space. I wanted to have an exposition today on Umahi's video about cement and Dangote. And indeed, I think I can play that video. So therefore, my people of Biafra, I want everyone to listen and watch this particular video.
Just hang on, we are still on it. Our Prime Minister is getting the information.
Let's build roads that will last. Let's build roads. And the funny thing is that, the government, the president will give out the money. Will give out the money. But when, poor quality, and let me tell you something, the quality of bitumen we have now, being imported in Nigeria, cannot be said to be the same thing with the quality of bitumen that, was there in 1950 and 1960. We're importing bitumen? Of course we do. We've been told that Ondo State alone, has huge bitumen deposits. So how come we've not been able to partner with, say, the Ministry of Solid Minerals to be able to explore, a new minister? But you're no stranger to some of the, words we've been hearing around. We hear that, we have large deposits of bitumen in Nigeria.
Okay.
Well, just like Mr. President, we are not complaining. We saw the problems and challenges, and we decided to undertake, the leadership. You've not seen Mr. President complaining. He's confronting the challenges. That's one of the challenges. And I have said in my opening remarks and the ministry that we're going to be looking at, the development of our bitumen at Ondo and Ogun State. We'll be working with the Ministry of Solid Mineral, doing this. We also know that the moment we deploy concrete technology, I'm talking with the state governors on this, it's a revolution that is going to come and it's going to put smiles on the face of Nigerians. Then we may have shortage of cement. So there may be. Did you hear that? He said by the time they start this, they may have shortage of cement. Okay? They may have shortage of cement. I want you to listen. Be a time when an increase in the price of cement as a result of that. Well, we have to talk to the cement manufacturers. I'm going to be running figures with them to check the cost of cement if we import it and the cost they are giving us here. A lot of contractors have complained that it's cheaper to import cement, but you are not allowed to import cement because we have to help, the cement industries. Yes, but are you hearing that?
Oh God.
He said they are not allowed to import cement because
you want to
they
help
have to help the cement industry. Now ask yourself,
which cement industry?
Who or what are the cement
industries in Nigeria
that Umahi want to help?
Oh God. Dangote, the richest man in Africa.
Can never work.
That's the same person they want to help.
They can, they want to talk to the cement industry to reduce the price. When he's talking about cement industry, you think that everybody in Nigeria can actually have a cement industry.
Which is cement industry? Only one person.
You want to talk to cement industry. Who is this? Dangote is the person you want to talk to.
God.
There is no other person. Dangote.
Lord have mercy. We must get out of this zoo. We must get out of this zoo. Nonsense.
Here Umahi is facing challenges of what the Fulani have done that have tied Nigeria from developing. Now he cannot have access to cement to build a road for Nigeria. They have given the monopoly to a Fulani man called Dangote, and he is bragging to be the richest man in Africa. I want you people to see this impunity. Now listen to it again.
But we have large deposits of bitumen in Nigeria.
Well, just
Mr.
President, we are not complaining. We saw the problems and challenges, and we decided to undertake, the leadership. You've not seen Mr. President complaining. He's confronting the challenges. That's one of the challenges. And I've said in my opening remarks and the ministry that we're going to be looking at, the development of our bitumen at Ondo and Ogun State. We'll be working with the Ministry of Solid Mineral, doing this. We also know that the moment we deploy concrete technology, I'm talking with the state governors on this, it's a revolution that is going to come and is going to put smiles on the face of Nigerians. Then we may have shortage of cement. So there may be a time when
an increase in the price of cement as a result of that.
Well, we have to talk to the cement manufacturers. We have to talk to cement manufacturers. Who are they?
As if there are other, as if there are cement
manufacturers.
manufacturers.
To see the impunity of the Nigerian. He want to talk to cement manufacturers. Who are the manufacturers?
That is the question.
After Dangote, can he name somebody else?
And that woman will not be able to ask him that question.
He said manufacturers, as if he did not know it's only Dangote.
Mawukwe that is interviewing him knows very well that it's only Dangote, and she cannot confront him and tell him, but you are talking about one person. Or name the manufacturers.
Now watch it again. Going to be running figures with them to check the cost of cement if we import it and the cost they are giving us here. A lot of contractors have complained that it's cheaper to import cement, but we are not allowed to import cement because we have to have, the cement industry. A lot of contractors has complained that it is cheaper to import cement.
Just
but
imagine.
They are not allowed to import cement because they have to help the manufacturers. Who are the manufacturers?
Just imagine. Just imagine.
It is not like Umahi doesn't know this. Umahi knows. And that's why Nigeria will remain underdeveloped until Biafra come.
Exactly.
Because the people that, they think that the natural resources and minerals that Nigeria has that should have been used to develop Nigeria is
seized by individuals.
Have been captured by
individuals.
And so, if you go to limestone, they have taken over. If you go to oil, crude oil, they have taken over. They own oil wells. What Umahi is explaining here is exactly what is happening in oil industry. You have oil, you have crude oil, but yet it is very expensive. You can't even see it in Nigeria because there is monopoly given to politicians. And those of them who have the monopoly for this is not even allowed. When you talk about Biafra, they will bring killers to kill you. That's why the kidnappers in Khalifa Nyoba. Nyoba was making billions without anything to show for it. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala confessed it. Ifa Nyoba was scamming Nigeria $2 billion for each trip. And today, the case is still pending. He used Mazin Amdekano try to save his ass. So I want you people to listen, and then listen to this one. When you are giving a monopoly to import cement, and this vendor is not for many years, so that only if you have a legal entity. I want you all to listen to this. While Umahi is going to talk to cement industries, he said, manufacturers, RAS.
There is no RAS anywhere. It's only Dangote.
Manufacturers. I don't know. I will need to ask Umahi how many manufacturers of cement
you have in Nigeria.
listen to him. And this is a governor who's supposed to be who was a governor, now is a minister.
And of our bitumen at Ondo and Ogun State, we'll be working with the Ministry of Solid Mineral, doing this. We also know that the moment we deploy concrete technology, I'm talking with the state governors on this, it's a revolution that is going to come and is going to put smiles on the face of Nigerians. Then we may have shortage of cement. So there may be a time when...
An increase in the price of cement? As a result of that?
Well, we have to talk to the cement manufacturers.
We have to talk to cement manufacturers. And something that is to put smiles, according to him, on Nigerian faces. Dangote will stop it.
You must
That's
beg.
what it means.
God forbid.
It means that anything that is going to, if this is going to
Something that will put smile on the people, you have to beg one person, an individual, before that smile can come.
Fulani people will stop this smile from coming to Nigeria. And of course, it can never happen. Now, listen.
To be running figures with them, to check the cost of cement, if we import it and the cost they are giving us here. A lot of contractors have complained that it's cheaper to import cement, but you are not allowed to import cement because we have to help, the cement industry. Yes, but
they have to help the cement industry. There is nothing that are helping anybody. It is for Dangote. Now listen to this one. And the problem that Dangote is the richest man in the world is still richest in Nigeria. When you are giving a monopoly to import cement, and the paper is not for many years, so that only you will have a leeway, and then you import the whole, and then you import all the sugar, and then you import all the salt, and they give you a waiver. Even if it's a moron, you will be the richest man in Africa.
Of course.
Even if you are a moron, you will become the richest in Africa. Now listen to this.
And of our bitumen at Ondo and Ogun State, we'll be working with the Ministry of Solid Mineral, doing this. We also know that the moment we deploy concrete technology, I'm talking with the state governors on this, it's a revolution that is going to come and is going to put smiles on the face of Nigerians. Then we may have shortage of cement. So there may be a time when...
An increase in the price of cement? As a result of that?
Well, we have to talk to the cement manufacturers. I'm going to be running figures with them to check the cost of cement if we import it and the cost they are giving us here. A lot of contractors have complained that it's cheaper to import cement, but you are not allowed to import cement because we have to have, the cement industry. Yes, but they also have to be reasonable with us. And if we're going to be patronizing them, and there is a need to use concrete technology, not only that is going to last our roads for a minimum of 50 years, but look at the dynamics of petroleum products. The bitumen is a byproduct of that. And so anytime the price, is rising, the cost of bitumen is rising. And when I was governor, even when I wanted to decorate the roads, it's like putting chandelier on a concrete pavement by overcoating with 2 inches asphalt. Sometimes we don't have the bitumen, maybe because of forex problems. And with asphalt also.
People listening to it, and this is one of the problems. There are many of them that will make Nigeria never to work.
Never.
That's why
Never.
It is like that in the military, it is like that in security, it is like that in every sector of the economy. Monopolized. That's why Biafra are fighting. That's why we are going to start engaging these particular criminals who call themselves politicians. Who knows what is the truth? But you know what? They continue to steal the money because whenever they are in a position to steal the money, they never care about Biafra. They never care about anybody. That's why I've always tell anybody that I have meeting with. They tell me, I want to talk to this, I want to talk to that. Jonathan is this. I say, no, look, do not bring Jonathan. Jonathan can never support Biafra because he benefit from Nigeria. Do not talk to any politicians, from Biafra land about Biafra. They are never going to support it because Nigeria made them and they benefit from the corrupt system. They cannot allow you to break a sane and corrupt-free system because they are already soiled into this corrupt Nigeria is today. So
Their
we're not
DNA is there.
expecting any politician to support us. So
You can
every
blame them.
meeting I have had representing Biafra as a prime minister, when those people want to talk about, oh, no, good luck is good, he's a good man. He is not a good man. If he's a good man, he will be talking about the freedom of his people.
Yes.
If he's a good man, he will be talking about how to, free his people. Of course, he tried to do the confab, restructuring of Nigeria, all of those nonsense. He doesn't have the balls. The Fulani surrounded him up, and he gave up like a coward. So anybody coming to me to tell me about politician, I don't want to hear it. Now look at what they're doing. He's here talking about industries, as if there are industries. There is only one industry called Dangote. Why is he here talking about industries? To deceive people that doesn't know anything. I want to end it here. Normally we don't have our exposition. Exposition has been halted for a while, so we focus on action. That's why exposition has not come otherwise. These are the kind of exposition we have to be making for you to begin to understand. But because we have done this exposition for many years, and now it is time for action. And action, only action, is what we are going to focus on now, and that's what we're doing.
Absolutely.
So I want to thank every one of you for being part of this program. I've exceeded my time up to 15 minutes. May God bless you. May God bless Martin Abikano. May God bless Biafra Liberation Army. May God bless East Security Network. May God bless Umada. May God bless the government in exile. May God bless the cabinet. May God bless every one of you who are supporting and funding this movement.
Thank you so much, my Prime Minister. You have done a great work, and watching. I appreciate every one of you, people who have shared and liked. Please continue to share. This is a very massive one, a very informative program. Please share and go and rewatch it again and again and again. Nigeria will never ever get better. Stop deceiving yourself. If you're one of those who think that somehow you wake up one day and see a better Nigeria, it's not going to happen. With things that are happening, and I always say it on my platform, I say, on daily basis, each time you wake up, go to the conventional media, go to the social media, you will see reasons why Nigeria will never ever work. You will see reasons why you must continue to fight for your freedom to get out. But sometimes when we say it, people don't, just look at the information that is coming. The happiness of a whole country is kept in the hand of one man. That the man has to be begged to consider to make you happy or not to make you happy. What else do you want to see? I thank you, Kokakabe, and Biafrans, we are going, and nothing will stop us from going. I appreciate everyone who have participated in the program. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for supporting us. We are going to come back again tomorrow and continue. Happy sit at home, wherever you are watching from. Stay blessed. And please keep to all the instructions that you have from our Prime Minister. It's going to keep you safe. Stay safe. Bye-bye.